first basic pattern that we use to start this whole drill off. So we'll go off, so take a look. Next one, we double jab, left hook, right hand, left hook, get under. Okay? Double jab, right hand, left hook, right hand, get under. Jab, right hand, left hook, right hand, get under. Okay? Now, from there, you're going to go into the, when you come up, you see she comes up, boom. When she comes up, the counter is going to be right hand, left hook, right hand. Okay? It's going to be right hand, left hook, right hand. All right, so let's do it again. We're going to do that first part and go into the next one. So jab, boom, right hand, boom, hook, right hand, under, right hand, left hook, right hand. Okay? See that? Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 1, under, boom, bang, boom. And then from there, we're going to go into the next counter. All right? So we'll do that for you full speed. All right, so just one jab, just go right into it. Under. All right, we'll do it again, full speed, so you see it. All right. Under. All right. You see, usually she wants to start off with the double jab. That's what we usually start off with. We'll do a little double jab, like bang, then bang, 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 bang. Okay. Jab, right hand, left hook, right hand. Okay. Now, from there, you're going to go into the, when you come up, you see she comes up, boom. When she comes up, the counter is going to be right hand, left hook, right hand. Okay? So it's going to be right hand, left hook, right hand. All right, so let's do it again. We'll do that first part and go into the next one. So jab, boom, right hand, boom, hook, right hand, under, right hand, left hook, right hand. Okay? See that? Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 1, under, boom, bang, and then from there we're going to go to the next count. All right? So we'll do that for you full speed. All right, so just one jab, go right into it. Under. All right, we'll do it again, full speed, so you say it. All right. Under. All right. Do it again. This time we're going to add the last part. This not the last part, but the next part, which is going to be a right hand counter. Okay, right hand counter. Basically, when I throw the right hand, she's going to counter either blocking it with the shoulder. I'm just going to either blocking it with the shoulder, or she's going to block it with the hand, right hand, bang, just like so. Okay, so we're going to do the whole drill slow again from the start, and then we'll go to the next spot. Okay, here we go. So bang, boom, boom, under, boom, 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 boom. Roll, counter, bang, bang. All right, then you punch a little bit more. You see it. All right. Okay, let's do it again. Slow. Boom, bang, boom, boom. Roll, bang, bang, bang. Touch. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. So that's the way that counter goes. So then, so far what we got the jab, jab, right hand, left hook, right hand, get under the left hook, right hand, left hook, right hand. You either block or you roll with the shoulder, or you're going to block it, and then you're going to counter right hand, left hook, right hand. All right, then we'll go into the next part of it. So, all right, so let's do it again. Roll, catch. All right, next part of it is going to be we're going to add the roll at the end of it. All right, so you can see how this pattern is developing. All right, we're going to add the roll at the end of it. You see me looking both ways, so we have two cameras going at the same time. All right, so at the end we're going to add another roll. So since you know how that works on the first one, it shouldn't be too hard. So it's going to be a jab, boom, right hand, left hook, right hand, roll, right hand, left hook, right hand, catch, right hand, left hook, right hand, roll. Counter again, boom, bang, boom. Okay, everything comes off the right hand. All right, your counters, everything comes off the right hand. At the same time. All right. So at the end, we're going to add another roll. So since you know how that works on the first one, it shouldn't be too hard. So it's going to be your jab, roll, right hand, left hook, right hand, roll, right hand, left hook, right hand, catch, right hand, left hook, right hand, roll. Counter again, boom, bang, boom. Okay. Everything comes off the right hand. All right. Your counters, everything comes off the right hand. So what we're going to do now is show you what we're going to go into next, which is going to be simply step around. Okay, so at the end, basically off the right hand, boom, she knows that I'm going to step. I'll give her, a signal or just let her know we're going to move. So if I say move, this is what we're doing. Step. Once she steps, she's set. From there, you can go any number of ways. We can step, and I can have her stretch, which would be touch, and then get under, or I can tell her. After we take that step around, we'll do it again. Step around, left hook, right hand. Right, so off the right hand, boom, back, step, boom, smack. Okay? So we're going to try it both ways. We'll start from the top. Again, medium speed so you can see it. And we'll do the actual step around. We won't counter, we're just going to do the step at the end. Alright? So medium speed. So, bang, roll, bang, catch, roll, step. Alright, now from there, like I said, you can mix it up. Once you take that step, you can either be a left hook, right hand, or you can take that step, it can be stretch, boom, and then she can get under. Okay? So we'll do it again. We'll try it both ways. The first one we'll do with a stretch. Alright, so like these. Now we'll do it the second way, which we'll have the step around, and what we'll do is we'll have our step, plant, left hook, right hand. Okay, then again, you'll always get under. You can something to keep the fighter moving. So if you want her to get under a hook, then again, when she takes that step or that pivot, bang, bang, under. You can have her jab out. There's just hundreds of different variations to this. So I'm just showing you some of the basic ones in this first video. All right, so let's do it again. We'll step around, left hook, right hand. As you can see. Roll, touch, roll, step, under. Okay, that's simple. All right. Again, coaches aren't going to tell you how to have your fighting footwork and things like that. I'm a big proponent on keeping, just a little more than just shoulder width, depending on the height. Everybody's different. When I fought, I had a little wider stance, but I always had on the ball of my back foot and the toe slightly pointing forward, turning a little bit, collapse, move and slip, pivot, things like that. So that's up to you. I'm not trying to change how coaches tell their guys to stand. I always, again, my fighter keeps their hands up, but I'm not having them with their hands up above their ears because you can't see. It blocks your peripheral vision, so I like the hands like right around the chin. And again, more advanced fighters, you may keep your hands right in here, depending on how good you are, rolling your shoulder and also. I'm not going to get into that trying to change how coaches do that. I'm just showing you how we do the system of pad work that we do. All right, so let's run through the drill. I'll go regular speed. I'm going to show you the next counter off of the pivot. All right, we're going to stretch off the pivot. All right, so regular speed. Roll, catch, roll, step, stretch, under, catch. Okay, now it looks pretty. I know it does, because I like the way it looks too. What we did there, we did catch forward. So I'm going to show you catch forward right here so everybody can see it. We'll try on this angle first. Like this. Catch forward is simply going to be, after we do step around, Now she stretches, what you see here, goes right hand, roll, and then counters, right hand, left hook, right hand, and then here comes the catch again, right there. All right, so it's a catch, boom, bang, boom, body, boom, bang, boom, head, boom, bang, boom, left hook, bang, 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 and then usually we'll have to get under as we get there. Okay, so do it again, we'll do it from this angle. All right. This is what I call a catch 4, so again we'll do it off the right hand, off the stretch. Bang, under, bang, touch, bang, body, bang, 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 touch again, boom, bang, left hook, bang, 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 roll. Okay? I'm not trying to change how coaches tell their guys to stand. I always, again, my fighter keeps their hands up, but I'm not having them with their hands up above their ears because you can't see if it blocks your peripheral vision. So I like the hands like right around the chin. And again, more advanced fighters, you may keep your hands right in here, depending on how good you are with rolling your shoulder and all. So, I'm not going to get into that trying to change how coaches do that. I'm just showing you how we do the system of pad work that we do. All right, so let's run through the drill. We'll go regular speed. I'm going to show you the next counter off of the pivot. All right, we're going to stretch off the pivot. All right, so regular speed, boom, bang, roll, catch, roll, step, stretch, under, catch. Okay, and that looks pretty. I know it does because I like the way it looks too. What we did there, we did a catch 4. All right, so I'm going to show you a catch 4 right here so everybody can see it. We'll try it on this angle first, like this. Catch 4 is simply going to be, after we do the step around, now she stretches, what you see here, goes right hand, roll, and then counters, right hand, left hook, right hand, and then here comes the catch again, right there. All right, so it's a catch, boom, bang, boom, body, boom, bang, boom, head, boom, bang, boom, left hook, bang, bang, bang. And then usually we'll have her get under at the end of it. Okay, so we'll do it again, we'll do it from this angle. This is what I call a catch 4, so again we'll do it off the right hand, off the stretch. Bang, under, boom, bang, boom, touch, boom, bang, boom, body, bang, 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 touch again, boom, bang, boom, left hook, bang, 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 roll. Okay, all right, we'll do it again for you, we'll do it faster so you can see it a little faster and then we'll slow it down again. All right, so this side here. Okay, just do it off the stretch. Stretch. Bang, hook, bang, up, touch, hold. Just like that. Okay? We're going to do it again. We'll do it slow. All right? Stretch, stretch, under, slow. Bang, touch, bang, body, bang, right hand again, bang, left hook, bang, 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 roll. Okay? Regular speed. After a couple tries here, it's like a little different when you're in front of the camera. All right, so that's basically how we started off. So that's the basic pattern start. It gets much more in depth. Again, where you would go into coming underneath with the right uppercut, overhand right. There's different crossing patterns that I've incorporated into this drill. So there's like hundreds of different variations that you do. So I'm going to do it one more time. We're going to do it slow so you can see it, and we'll go from there. So let's do it slow. Roll, catch, roll, step off the right hand, stretch, under, catch 4, touch, body, up, and roll. She's not used to doing it this slow. That's why you see her kind of freezing up. So we're usually going really fast. So that catch 4 looks fancy, and I've had people, send emails saying, how does it benefit the fighter? Well, when you can get your fighter to do what she's doing, then you'll fully realize how it develops the reflexes and fluidity of movement, being able to punch and counter as you're still punching, again, it goes into that whole theory of muscle memory. 1,000 repetitions is what locks or hardwires a certain movement into your body. So if you do a certain repetition or a certain movement, at least or a minimum of 1,000 repetitions, it's clinically proven that it becomes muscle memory. So once it's locked in, now a fighter doesn't have to really think about how he's going to react when punches are coming at him. Their body's going to react to it because of these type of reflex training drills that give them time to think about what they want to do in the ring against a different opponent in front of them. So really develops a lot. Again, this is just the basic beginning parts of this entire pattern, but I just wanted to start this video off with that. Any questions, everybody's going to have my email, my phone number, it's in there, you can call me. And then like I said, we'll go into the base pattern that you do after we get this thing going. Because basically once this drill starts, we run it for 3 minutes, we don't stop. We're constantly going. And that's why you see so many different variations of movements, stepping around, power right hand, overhand rights, uppercuts, pivots, ducks, hits, you name it, in and out, pressing, against me versus moving backwards. So there's just hundreds and hundreds of variations to it. Stretch, under, catch 4, touch, body, up, roll. She's not used to doing it this slow, that's why you see her kind of freezing up, so we're usually going really fast. Slow. Right hand, double left hook, bang, bang, right hand, underneath, uppercut, right hand, left hook, right hand, and then it goes into it again. Try it again, slow. Right hand, bang, double left hook, drop, right hand, bang, underneath, bang, left hook, right hand. Alright, we'll do it at regular speed so you can see it again, and then we'll turn the angle again. So, one right hand, so bang, 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 Alright, turn around. You see it from this angle. Again, nice and slow. This is the base pattern that we go into. This is the one we developed. Everybody, you can develop your own, but this is our base pattern. Alright, to go into after each combination and counter. Alright, so right hand, bang, double left hook. Right hand, underneath. Alright, again. Double left hook. Bang, right hand, underneath. Alright, we'll do a regular speed. I'll show you basically give you a sample how we go into it. Just go off of the the beginning of the drill. Left hand, right hand, left hook, get under, then catch, and we'll go into that. Just the basic. All right. Slow roll, bang, roll, catch, roll again, and go into the see how it goes. And we go from there. I can do anything I want to do from here. Do like catch four. So that drill we use, that's the middle part, kind of like the central part of the entire drill that we do. That entire flow drill, that's the basis of keeping it going, that combination. So coaches, you can set your own base combination. That's what we came up with, because I like how it covers the left hook, the right hand, the double left hook, the right uppercut, overhand right, it throws it all in there and it covers it all. And again, it's all about muscle memory. So the more your fighter's throwing these punches, you know, these different types of punches from different angles, pivoting, and rolling the shoulder, rolling the shots counter. It's going to just make a better fighter. So one more time, we'll do it again. Just slow, not super slow. Okay, so bang, double left hook, right hand, underneath, right hand. Alright, do it again. So right hand, double left hook, right hand, right underneath, right over, bang. Like I said, we can keep this going for 3 minutes just doing this. I can tell her to press. All over. Press her. Press. So that's the basic, that's like the meat and potatoes part of it. It's going to take some time to get it. It took me a while to learn it, but if you practice it every day, your fighter practices every day, it's going to get the reflexes sharp with their combination punching, 1, and 2, it's going to help them out with their reflexes, blocking, offensive, defense, things like that. So it'll be all good. All right?